Hey guys, Pimas here. All right, to kata or not to kata? I'm sure this will not be my last video, and I encourage everyone to comment because I want to have a dialogue going. Um, just did a seminar where I talked about this, and I got a lot of feedback. But let me make a couple points, and then I want to see what you guys think below. Kata. Kata is a bunch of prearranged movements or motions that don't really have much to do with any type of real fighting. There's like crazy stances and there's crazy hand positioning, and they're usually like anywhere between like 10 or 20 movements going in different directions, getting your legs back in a weird position where you could never fight in that position. I'd say that almost every movement in kata has nothing to do with any type of real martial art, any real fighting technique, something that will save you in a street situation. And to me, that's what martial arts is. I think martial arts for adults is to learn how to protect yourself in a life or death street situation. And for kids, it's how to gain confidence and how to protect yourself against bullies and not be a bully target. Okay, I don't think it's life or death for kids. I think it's bullying, anti-bullying, schoolyard domination. For adults, it's life or death situations. I'm not talking about sport MMA, sport karate, kickboxing, Muay Thai, whatever. I'm talking about real life martial arts. So when I break it down into those two categories, I see no place for kata in your core curriculum. I think if you're still going by, oh, it's our tradition handed down by the warlords in 525 AD in the Okinawan whatever, and each move represents something that can translate if you change it around a lot into a real fight. No, I want the techniques that are going to work without changing them around. I want them to work now. I don't want to have to change, some kind of crazy stance and say, but if you really did this, this, and this, then it would simulate how you're defending a takedown. It is absolutely crazy. There's a video saying, oh, these katas, Okinawan katas, translated into MMA. It's the original MMA. No, it had nothing to do with it. It was such a stretch to get like a downward block, and then they had a guy doing like a hit on the guy, and they would like combine the two. It was nothing like that. It was such a stretch. It was funny. It was actually humorous. But okay, I love karate. I love martial arts. I love katas. And I think every school, if you love katas, not you just have some kind of guilt about your instructor or something, and you have to keep it in your curriculum to keep some kind of tradition alive. No, that's not the kind of tradition you should keep alive. The kind of tradition you should keep alive is teaching your students how to be safe, how to be confident, how to be fit, how to be strong, how to be alive. Okay, and how to have fun while they're doing it. They shouldn't be memorizing a bunch of pre-arranged, choreographed techniques that in and of themselves have nothing to do with real martial arts, real fighting, and they have to practice and learn these and memorize them to get their next belt. That is ludicrous. It's ludicrous. It should be completely dumped from anyone's curriculum. Now, with that said, if you love katas, keep them around as an upgrade. Keep them around as a different class, a separate class. And then have people do katas and tell them this is like pop locking or breakdancing. It has nothing to do with martial arts, but it's kind of cool. And if you learn these movements, you can enter tournaments and win. Or you can go show your friends. But they have nothing to do with defending your life. That's what you have to tell your students. These katas are great for fun, but they have nothing to do with defending your life. So they should be in a separate class as an upgrade. Kata class, pop locking class, okay, breakdancing class. They're all about as relevant, all three, in a real life situation. But don't spend so much time in your curriculum on katas because you're taking away from the real techniques. Okay, how much time do you spend with your kids training? 45 minutes twice a week? Do you really think you have time when you're trying to teach them real martial arts to have them memorize a bunch of choreographed movements that have nothing to do with anything? That's a waste of their time, a waste of their parents' money. And you're doing nothing but a disservice to them. All right? So that's how I feel about katas. I love them, but they don't belong in your curriculum. I love breakdancing. I love pop locking, but they don't belong in a martial artist curriculum. All right, guys, thanks for coming. Please comment, please subscribe, and please share. I want to hear what everybody has to say about this.